And then every shop that we walk past us, we're like, is Craig in there? Is Craig? I kind of just thought of doing this video today because of the one that I did before, which is meeting Patricia Wright, or whatever I decide to name the video. But this one's going to be about meeting Craig David. And for those who don't know, Craig David is one of the biggest singers from the UK. Like, mate, if you don't know who Craig David is, yeah, you're already on YouTube, so go pre who Craig David is and look up his bangers and his hits, because he is legendary, yeah? Craig David is a legend. Well, for me anyway. Like, he was one of the best artists from when I was like 10, yeah, and that was like 12 years ago, because I'm 22 going on 23. And meeting Craig David, yeah, my god, like, what? Craig David, yeah. Anyways, let me get on with the story. This was, I can't remember the day, I think it might have been July 27th. Me and my family were going to Rotterdam. It's kind of like an annual thing that we do, kind of just to go to the carnival, have fun, go away for 4 days as a family. So that's what we do. Our annual trip as, you know, family. Like I said already, like twice. But yeah, this trip was different in particular because there was no direct flights to Rotterdam, so we had to fly to Amsterdam and then get a train to Rotterdam. So that's what we had to do. So me and my mum were the last two to arrive out of everyone else. So we came in and we was going through customs, and I saw Craig David waiting for his stuff, right? And you know when you look at someone and you're like, I've seen you before. Where have I seen you before? Like, you look hella familiar. And that's what happened to me. So I walked past him and I was like, I've seen you before. And then I was trying to figure out who he was and where I'd seen him from. And then it clicked and I went, I think that's Craig David. And I went to my mum, I was like, Mum, there's Craig David, I think that's Craig David. With my heart pounding, but I was trying to keep it cool because I didn't want to make a scene. And then I saw this girl go up to me and goes, oh my god, can I take a picture? And then he was like, yeah. And they took a picture and I was like, nah, yeah, that's definitely Craig David, because I live on YouTube, and even if I don't watch his YouTube videos, if he was a YouTuber, I would have seen him, and I knew he wasn't a YouTuber, and I was like, yes, that's Craig David. So he ended up getting his stuff, walked off. His security guard got his stuff, well, his bodyguard got his stuff, and then they walked off. And I told my mum I want to take a picture of him, but because he left before we did, we was just like, oh damn, like hopefully we get to see him when we go through. So I was acting like I wasn't looking for Craig David. I was acting like I weren't all excited and whatnot. And then every shot that we walked past us, we're like, is Craig in there? Is Craig? So got to WH Smith and I saw him and I was like, oh. And then I was like, Mum, Craig David. So I walked into the shop like I was going to buy something. And then I went, excuse me, can we take a picture? So I gave my mum my phone and she took a picture, and then my mum's also a big fan of him, so me, my mum and Craig David took a picture together, and it was just like, I took a picture of Craig David. But in my head, yeah, I was just dancing, doing backflips and running around and everything, and then we ended up not running off, but he left Craig David to buy his stuff and leave the shop. So, and my mum bought her stuff and we left, and we somehow managed to pass him, and we got to my cousin's and we was like, oh, I literally went to my cousin, oh my god, you wouldn't believe who we just saw Craig David. And then obviously my family being fans of Craig David, they got all hype not hyped, but they got all excited, and my cousin was really excited. And then my mum was sitting at the edge, and then she was like, she was sitting at the edge and I was standing up at the table. And then I went to my cousin, look, he's coming. And then she was like, she got excited again, got up and then started to record him. And then we were just talking about where he was going, what has he been doing with his career and his life and whatnot. And yeah, so he's supposed to be releasing this album, coming out with some new hits. And he's just been flying back and forth from Ibiza. I forgot the other country. But when we were going to Rotterdam, he was doing Ibiza, then somewhere else, and then coming back to England for about a week to go back out to Ibiza. But that was literally what he was doing, and I was just like, I was so excited that I met Craig David. But the picture is very bad. Well, not bad, but I was kind of shy, and about one about my hair, and two about meeting Craig David. So you can literally you can't see my eyes, you can see my nose and my smile, but the picture of me, Craig David, and my mum, you can honestly tell it was me. And if you saw me that day on my Snap or even in person, you know it was me. But I met Craig David. Yeah, so that's the end of the story. A picture will be inserted, and if you got me on Instagram, I'm pretty sure you've already seen the picture. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And even if you don't have me on Instagram and me and you was close, then I've already told you a story of how and when I met Craig David and how it was meeting Craig David. By the way, I know I never said this in a video, but he was such a lovely guy. He was so calm, so polite, and every fan that stopped him to ask to take a picture, he was like, yeah, sure, like, I'm down for it. Always, he was just so casual about it. And even if you never wanted to take the picture with that person or do the video with that person or group of people, you never ever saw that he never wanted to do it. He just done it, and he was happy to do it and happy to be about that life, or kind of seen almost as normal kind of thing. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I don't keep the videos too long apart, and I will see you lovely people in the next one. So